morning, everyone. So, before we start, can you, or may you, pick up the pieces of trashes? Meron akong nakikita dyan. Okay, thank you sa pagpula. Good morning! Ang inaanto kayo Tumayo ng lahat. So, I will do the prayer. Thank you God for this day. Thank you for giving us another life in order for us to study, to learn, and to discover new things. Help us this day and take care of each and every one of us. Amen. Good morning again, everyone. I'm Albrian Arlazaro, your professor for today. So, check tayo ng attendance. Okay, count off. So, magkaroon muna tayo ng activity, no? Before anything else. Before tayo mag-formally start ang ating lesson. So, mag-guess the word tayo. Kung sino gustong sumagot, itaas ang kamay. Okay? What word is in the screen? Yes. Please raise your hand. Yes, that is preschool. Palakpakan natin. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much for participating. Number 2, what's this? Okay, raise your hand please. That is school. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. Kagaling nyo naman. Gawin muna tayo ng konting motivation. Konting words. Maybe. I think, if you fight for your dreams will fight for you. That is the quote for today. So what does it mean? It only means that kapag tinulungan mo yung sarili mo, kapag tinulungan mo na maabot yung pangarap mo, talagang willing ka na maabot yung pangarap mo ang tutulong sa iyo. Mas mapapadali yung proseso ng pagkuha mo ng pangarap mo kapag tinulungan mo yung sarili mo. So despite of the hardships, the trials, the failures, the disappointments, everything na nagbabrought sa iyo ng pain, it doesn't matter if you truly love your dreams. If you will sacrifice anything for that dreams in order to pursue that dreams. That is our motivation for today. Now, nag-fast track nga muna tayo, okay? Magbalik-aral muna tayo. Ano ba yung pinag-aralan natin nung last week? Anyone? Okay, yes. We are talking about the 8 stages of life by Erik Erikson. Diba? Fast track muna tayo Okay, this is trust versus mistrust. So, trust versus mistrust, we are talking about trust. Ang ibig sabihin ng trust, that is tiwala. Tiwala. And mistrust, that is the opposite of trust. The opposite, which means you are having lacking of trust. Again, when we say trust versus mistrust, we are talking, diba? Sa first stages pa lang ng buhay ng tao, dapat ma-develop na yung tiwala niya. Kanino? Siyempre sa magulang niya. So, paano nga ba magkakaroon ng tiwala ang maliit na bata or ang infant sa bata niya? If there's a care, protection, and most importantly, yung love. Paano po kung hindi po na-develop yung tatlong to? Doon magkakaroon ng mistrust. Yan. Autonomy versus shame and doubt is the second stage. So, autonomy versus shame and doubt, we are talking about having the free will, having the independency to control your body. So, dito, nagkakaroon ng control yung bata sa sarili niyang katawan. And if hindi siya nabigyan or na-eradicate yung free will niya na gawin ang gusto niya, magkakaroon ng shame and doubt o magkakaroon ng hiya yung bata. Doon na de-develop yung kawalan ng lack of confidence. And then, meron tayo integrity versus, ayan, despair. Tama ba? Initiative versus guilt. Intimacy versus isolation, where we are talking about our love life, our relationship with other people. Generativity versus stagnation, where we're talking about the legacy na ibibigay natin sa susunod na generation. And then the last, alam nyo na yun, di ba? When we're talking about the resolution, if nasatisfy ba tayo sa mga goals, mga aspirations natin sa life, or puro na lang tayo disappointment. Again, these are the 8 stages of life by Erik Erikson. Erikson. May natutunan po ba kayo? Yes, sir. Are you sure? Kung wala, pwede niyong tanongin ako. Ito na tayo sa lesson natin for today. Again, may nakikinig pa ba sa akin? Sure. Sure ba yan? Hindi ah. Okay, eyes on the screen. Today we're going to discuss the typical and atypical development among children. So what are the objectives? We have to identify the typical and atypical development, value the developmental differences, and demonstrate the child developmental stages. Yeah. Again, question. What is the common behavior, or what is the common behavior seen in an infant? Anyone? Okay. Thank you very much for participating. Ang sabi daw po niya, ang sabi ng ka-classmate nyo, ang common behavior daw ng bata ay umiiyak, which is tama. Palakpakan. Now we're going to discuss what is typical development. From the word itself, what is typical? Yes, that is normal. Typical, nakikita palagi or usually nakikita. Nakalagay dito, there's a normal progression of growth. When we say typical development, we are talking about normality. Normal daw na progression ng growth. So, ibig sabihin dito, normal yung paglaki. Normal yung paglaki ng isang bata. Nakakakita ng maayos, nakakarinig ng maayos, nakakaintindi ng maayos, nakakapag-isip ng maayos kasi normal yung growth niya. Okay, meeting the developmental milestones. So through ages, nade-develop ng maayos yung developmental niyang milestones niya. There's a skills, there's a knowledge, and behavior are expected within these stages. Gaya nga sabi ko, normal nami-meet yung pangangailangan or yung developmental ng isang bata because this is a typical development that we are talking about. Okay. Typical development refers to a children reaching the physical, cognitive, language, and social, emotional milestones. So when we say typical development, this is a normal progression. When we say normal progression, normal na nagkakaroon ng development saan daw? Sa pakikipag-usap or languages. Ano pa? Physical. When we say physical, ito yung pangangatawan natin. Diba? Nakakakilos tayo ng maayos, nakakalakad tayo ng maayos, na we can sing, we can dance. Okay? We can talk to someone, we can interact with someone. Cognitive. When we say cognitive, we're talking about the development of brain. We can think critically, we can think wisely, we can define what is right and what is wrong. Diba? Language, yes, language, and social emotional milestones. What do you mean by social emotional milestone, everyone? Yes, when we're talking about social emotional milestone, this is having the emotional connectivity towards other people, di ba? Nakakagali sila to emotion. When you say that, these people have the empathy, they have the sympathy towards other people. Diba? Nararamdaman nila kapag yung isang tao ay malungkot. Nararamdaman nila kapag yung tao ay isang masaya. Kasi, na-develop yung part yun, no? ng body nila. Yan, gaya ng sabi ko, there's a predictable sequence of walking, talking, and socialize. So, 2 ages na de-develop yung mga yung pagsasalita, yung paglakad, and pakikipag-socialize na other people. Okay, now we're going to discuss the key domains of typical development. Again, when we say typical, this is the usual or the normal growth or development inside a human body. Again, this is number one, physical or motor. When we say physical or motor, this is the development inside us outside. Diba? Ito yung nakikita usually ng tao. Like what? Gross motor skills, paggalaw ng katawan, walking, jumping, running, and also writing and using utensils. So if na-develop to, this is a typical development. Kung marunong ka magsulat, maayos kang magsulat, naiintindihan mo yung sinusulat mo, and gumagamit ka ng maayos ng utensils, that is a part of typical development that is indicated in physical or motor skills. Next is cognitive. We're talking about the development of brain. Kasi nakalagay dito that you can think, you can solve a problem, and you can understand. So if na-develop tong part ng brain na to, then yes, it is a typical development. Nakakapag-isip ka daw, nakaka-solve ka ng problem, gaya ng sabi dito. When we say problem solving skills, hindi po to nagbe-base lang sa pag-solve mo ng math problems. You can also define how you can solve real life problems. So sa for example, di ba? Hindi mo alam paano pagkakasyahin yung baon mo kasi kapos kayo. Pero you can solve a problem. Gumawa ka ng paraan in order to satisfy your needs for everyday living. So if na-develop yung cognitive brain, then it's a typical development. When we say language and communication, it's a typical development. This is our development using our language, using communication tools. Diba? Hindi lang the words yung kaya nating basahin, hindi lang the words yung kaya nating speak, but we can also freely communicate with other people without hesitation or problems or difficulties in communicating. Hindi lang the words yung kaya nating bigkasin, but we can also express a whole sentence. Next is social emotional. When we say social emotional, this is our mental capacity in understanding other people, in understanding the emotional problems, the emotional capacity of other people too. Kaya daw natin na maintindihan na kapag yung tao ay nagkakaroon ng problema, nafe-feel daw natin, di ba? Nafe-feel daw natin kapag yung isang tao ay hindi okay because we have the emotional intelligence to do so. Adaptive and self-help. This is our typical development that is relating to our independence. What independence daw po yung tinutukoy dito? Independence na pang sarili or self-independence. Like what? Dressing, di ba? Kapag mayroon tayong independence sa pananamit natin, hindi na natin kailangan approval na magulang natin kung ano isusuot natin or yung assistance na magulang natin. Kasi kusang loob na po natin siyang ginagawa. Kung kusang loob na natin na ginagawang bumili ng pananamit natin because we have the adaptive or self-help as a typical development. Ano pa? Yung pagbababa sa toilet. Diba? Hindi naman natin ginagawa kapag matanda na tayo ang pag-assist sa toilet kapag na-develop yung typical, kapag mayroon tayong typical development to adaptive self-help. So before we discuss further about a typical development, which is quite the opposite of typical development, magkaroon muna tayo ng konting refresh, di ba? Baka kasi nakalimutan nyo ng what is typical development. Okay, what are the domains? Domains of typical development. Number one, what is domains? It's physical. We're talking about skills. Social emotional. Okay. This is defining as emotional intelligence. Another. Adaptive self-help. Self-help. short, this is how we love ourselves. Communication. Communication, the interactive persona. Okay, pakibasa again. Physical, social, emotional, adaptive, and communication. Tandaan yung PSAC. PSAC. Physical, social, emotional, adaptive, and communication. These are the domains of typical development.
Any questions regarding typical development? Anyone? So if none, let's move on naman sa polar opposite niya. Polar opposite ng typical development, which is the atypical development. When we say atypical, we're talking about unusual development. When we say unusual development, this is not the typical development ng isang tao. So, merong delay in communication. Delay in speaking. Ano pa? Lack of, ito yung opposite ng social emotional, lack of self-awareness and lack of emotional intelligence. Lack of emotional intelligence. When we say delay in communication, hindi nila agad, they cannot express a words or sentence properly. Nahihirapan po sila na makapag-communicate sa other people. Because hindi na-develop yung young age pa lang yung typical development nila through communication. Next is delay in speaking. Kung hindi sila marunong makaintindi ng words or makipag-communicate sa ibang tao, then it's automatic na nahihirapan sila sa speaking. They cannot speak their language, they cannot speak what they want to speak. So it means hindi po sila maladalian na makapag-communicate sa other people. Lack of self-awareness. When we say lack of self-awareness, they don't care sa ginagawa nila. Even if yung ginagawa nila is sa public. Kung gusto nila maghubo or gusto nila magwala sa public, they don't care because they have the lack of self-awareness. Okay? And a proper parental care ang kinakailangan sa mga tao na may atypical development. Kaya, more patient pa ang kailangan nila. More patient pa sa mga parents, or sa mga guardians, sa mga tao na nakakaranas dito. And lack of emotional intelligence. So, paano nila maintindihan yung feelings ng ibang tao kung mayroong silang pansanan sa part na ito, di ba? They cannot understand other people to expressing other people's feelings. Hindi ko rin naman intindihan yun. Kahit anong pilit pa natin. For example, nagpaparinig na pala yung kasama mo, umiyak na pala yung kasama mo. Pero sa tingin mo ay tumatawa lang pala. Again, when you say atypical, this is the unusual development of other people. So siya nagkakaroon ng unusual development, again sa communication, sa speaking, and the lack of self-awareness and lack of emotional intelligence. Okay? Again, meron tayong typical development and meron tayong atypical development. Konting recap ulit para madali natin maintindihan. Kapag na-develop yung typical development, develop yung physical niya. Yung physical niya, katangian. Nakakapaglakad siya, nakakatayo siya ng maayos, ano pa? Nakakakanta siya ng maayos, and nakakapagsulat siya ng maayos, which is quite the opposite of the atypical development. Diba? Nahihirapan siya magsalita, nahihirapan siya na makatayo, or nahihirapan din siya na magsulat. Social emotional, there's a purity in emotional intelligence, or atypical development is lacking. Hindi niya makayang maintindihan o hindi niya kayang ma-validate yung feelings of other people because he is lacking. There's a cognitive lacking of emotional intelligence. For adaptive or self-help, ito yung typical development that we are talking about, self-help, or we're talking about awareness sa sarili mo, which is the quite opposite of atypical development, which is lack of self-awareness. Hindi niya alam yung ginagawa niya. Hindi siya aware sa mga kilos or consequence ng ginagawa niya. Like for example, nakabasag siya ng pinggan, hindi niya alam na maaaring magalit yung magulang niya. Hindi niya alam yung possibility or consequence ng ginawa niya. And communication skills. Like we said, sa typical development na develop yung communication skills, maayos niya na-portray, maayos niya na-convey yung gusto niya sabihin sa other people. He can communicate correctly, he can communicate clearly, and he can communicate his feelings with other people. While the opposite of typical development, which is lacking of communication skills. Hindi niya kayang sabihin to his words yung gusto niyang isabihin because he is lacking of development in communications. So, ano nga ba yung sa atypical development? Ano example nito? These are the people na merong ADHD and merong autism. What are the examples of atypical development? Ito yung ADHD and autism. When you say ADHD, these are the type of people na sometimes they are reckless, sometimes they are impulsive, and sometimes mabilis po silang mag-create ng mga actions. Type autism, these are the type of people na madalas hindi po natin alam kung kailan lalabas yung mood swings nila. Unpredictable sometimes yung mga moments na kailangan ng attention ng magulang. So, regardless of you are having a typical or atypical development, every people deserves to be respected. Every person is required to be respected. Despite sa differences natin, I think every people deserve to be loved, deserve to be cared, deserve to be understand, regardless of typical lang tayo or atypical development. Sana kahit yung mga mayroong taong nakakalan sa atypical development, respetuhin din po natin huwag po natin i-bully or i-discriminate or i-validate yung feelings nila. Huwag po natin silang pagtamanan. Intindihin po natin yung nakakamdaman nila. Because it's not easy having difficulties in some capacity sa buhay natin. So, if you are having a typical development, sana respetuhin po natin yung mga tao na nakakaroon sa ganito. You should have the empathy. Meron na nga tayong di ba? We have the social emotional. So, bakit hindi po natin gamitin ng maayos? Why we should not empathize sa mga taong ganito? Meron naman pala tayo emotional intelligence to do so. So, bakit natin kailangan i-bully o pagtawanan sa social media yung mga tao na kailangan ADHD or autism instead of loving them, instead of caring for them, instead of acknowledging the fact that they are not the usual type of group. So, let's express our love, our thoughts and feelings towards other people in a correct type of way. So, any questions? Ako na lang magtatanong. Okay. So what again are the domains of typical development? Yes, physical, another, emotional, social emotional, and having the self-help. And what are the signs na ng atypical development ng isang tao? Yes, lack of communication skills, lack of self-awareness, delay in communication, and so on and so forth. So, in your assignment, create a PowerPoint or create a video na nagpapakita ng typical development ng isang tao. Again, if may tanong kayo, feel free. So, I am Albrian Arlato and this is our discussion. Hopefully, may natutunan po tayo.